Inside Ford Field here in downtown between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this.
And it's not just that they're winning, it's how they're winning. All phases of the game coming together for this team.
It's been a 6. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. Yeah, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's Fields. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Fields. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely, as one of the better coaches in the league. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Fields on first down, and he fires one that's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before.
And this is going to be it. The ball will come out to the 20. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. Second and a yard. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
But, Charles, this Thanksgiving tradition, so great. I mean, going back essentially through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the Turkey Bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play them and come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the Packers on Thanksgiving Day. The only loss the Packers had in 1962, and they sacked Bart Starr over 10 times in that game. And I remember Dave Williams from the Bears returning the overtime kickoff for a touchdown to win a game on Thanksgiving Day. I remember so many different things happening, but how much fun is it each and every year to know that you've got football on Thanksgiving Day?
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Now, this defense for the Lions, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for them to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for them to escape the pocket and run.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And some room to roam now. Touchdown, Chicago! David Montgomery, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
This was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another.
And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Here's the call. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
He's got this to Williams, complete.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. This running game Important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Cam Akers with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Lions are an extra. And one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
David Montgomery ready to take the field for the Bears' next possession.
At his current pace, sure looks well in line for a 1,000-yard season, but some of the older folks watching that remember the 12-game seasons in the NFL probably say, man, it was a lot harder to do that back then.
Yeah, even the 14-game seasons. And, you know, when we talk to those veteran runners, some of those guys who wear gold jackets, right, and appear in Canton, they look at this and go, you know, it's kind of like going to school and taking 5 years to get your degree instead of just 4.
A victory lap. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll go with Akers here up the middle.
A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30.
2nd and 3.
Looking left side, and it's good. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
They'll run here with Akers.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
Cam Akers.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year.
And the Lions have moved out in front.
Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you play on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
69 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they'll get this just 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Fields on 3rd down.
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Batted by the safety, but caught anyway.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Forced out to his left before they drop it. He got 29 yards that time.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw again. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. That time a 6-play drive, and it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's taken on the 25. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the...
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Cam Akers on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive, 4 plays.
And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they are mark after 2 straight losses. And Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he will have the Bears' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Now it's Fields.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
You know, thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk, why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a 3rd game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the 3rd one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
Montgomery back to the ground. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Fields. Out quickly to Judy. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Here's Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney.
And this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is good. Oh, he just did tuck it into the bottom of that left corner. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So they get the 3. It was 4th and 1, and I think you were doing what I was doing. I was looking down at the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3. They wanted to go for it.
But when have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to?
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Bears. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll look to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they've played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there as time expires in the first half. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point attempt here still to come. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And a happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there as we look ahead to 2 more games later today and then a full slate coming up this weekend. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings as they'll take on the always tough Green Bay Packers. Plenty to like about the late afternoon games as well. As you see by the highlight, these guys are in for a battle, taking on the New York Giants. And finally, Sunday Night Football. They've got a good one lined up between the Baltimore Ravens and the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair and taken. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for Detroit. 57 yards. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown
with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list.
And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after try forthcoming. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up. right at the 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
And off comes to Montgomery. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
There's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously for them, it looks daunting. But I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
One play action, Fields.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Aiden Hutchinson
in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now Fields.
Out to his left.
Fields hit and the ball is loose.
But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And it's down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. A give. This is and he loses the football a second time. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500,
oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And that is caught, but he will come down out of... Says the side judge, incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Cam Akers with a milestone, career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Lions just continue to roll. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. See David Montgomery heading back out to begin the drive. Yeah, this has been a game of contrast somewhat. As you see, he's had success moving the ball on the ground. That fumble on the last drive, though, that's now 2 that he's lost in this game.
And that's where it really hurts and makes things difficult on a coach, because you mentioned the success he's having, yet if he keeps turning it over, it negates all of that success. Take care of the football, and he's headed for a big game.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. A great move by Montgomery. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
78 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now a 1st down throw. Fields will get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Fields now to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he will have the Bears 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the 1st down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they were right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
To the air again, Fields.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
Back to throw. Fields completes to Mooney on the slant. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves
his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that will cut this lead down to 25. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Lions to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. His throw incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. It's complete to Williams.
And he is going to have the Lions first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Really nice job there, showing the mobility, getting outside and creating something. I mean, that's good on any down. When you're going for it on 4th, that's a big play.
And it wasn't designed at all. Not a design play for him to bootleg out or get outside the pocket. That's just feeling pressure, knowing where to exit. And as you mentioned, finding the first down on a 4th down play.
Now a 1st down throw complete downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll buy some time right. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit. Give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1. 2
big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
His 21st touchdown of the season.
And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From the 6. And he returns this to the 22.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Rolling to his right. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
From the gun, here's Fields. That's complete to Mooney.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
4th down, Fields has to have this one. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
They'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Touchdown! A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the... to 27.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play. Dump the situation again.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On 2nd and 10, Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Going right back to Akers.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Herbert has it knocked free.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here's Fields.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. 30, 10, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it, eluding the pressure right.
That pass caught. It's Williams.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, it's Herbert rolling to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Flush to his right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Being chased out left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Herbert.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And the kick is good. So you want... This one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Detroit,